Have you ever wanted to explore the hidden gems of London? From the Roman walls to the Victorian sewers, London is brimming with fascinating historical sites that are often overlooked. In today's video, we'll take a tour of some of the city's most intriguing and lesser-known locations and uncover the amazing stories behind them. So grab your walking shoes and get ready to discover London's hidden history. Hello and welcome to Curious Media. Before we begin, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to receive more amazing content. Now, let's get started with the video. Number 5. St. Bride's Church. One of London's hidden gems is the magnificent St. Bride's Church. Located in Fleet Street, London's journalistic heartland is the restored 17th century church designed by Sir Christopher Wren. Despite the fact that an earlier incarnation was destroyed in the Great Fire of 1666, and the new church was also damaged during World War II, St. Bride's has been restored and repaired over time, and it is still an active church today. You can explore both the church and the underground crypt, which contains the excavated remains of a Roman mosaic pavement and a subterranean medieval chapel. It is a wonderful reminder of London's rich past and an absolute must-see for anyone visiting the city. Number 4. KELVEDON Hatch Nuclear Bunker. If you're looking for a truly unique experience in London, then KELVEDON Hatch Nuclear Bunker is an absolute must-see. KELVEDON Hatch is a massive Cold War-era underground bunker located just outside of London, in Brentwood, Essex. It was intended to house up to 600 people, including the Prime Minister and other cabinet officials. In the event of a nuclear attack, the center's responsibilities would have included providing protection to nearby Ministry of Defense employees, coordinating the survival of the local population, and continuing government operations. The 3-story bunker is 100 meters below ground and 27,000 square feet in size. Its walls are 10 feet thick and reinforced with tungsten rods. There is also a BBC studio, office space, living quarters, a kitchen, and a medical room. The site is now a fascinating privately owned museum. It's a truly unique experience and one that's sure to leave you feeling excited and inspired. Number 3. Dunstann-in-the, London Bridge. The picturesque ruins of Dunstann-in-the, one of London's best-kept secrets, are now the focal point of a lovely public garden. St. Dunstan, which was built around 1100 AD, had its share of tragedy over the centuries, being destroyed not once but twice. It was severely damaged during the Great Fire of London in 1666 and was largely destroyed during the Blitz in the 20th century. Between times, it was rebuilt by the famous architect Sir Christopher Wren, whose steeple tower still stands today. Today, this lovely garden ruin is an ideal place to unwind after a day in the city. The gardens are free to visit and open during the day, so don't forget to add it to your list of must-see sites when visiting London. Number 2. Roman Temple of Mithras. The Mithraeum is right below the European headquarters of Bloomberg. This Roman temple to the god Mithras was built around the year 240 AD on the banks of the lost river Walbrook. When it was unearthed in 1954, it caused a big stir. People stood in line for hours to see the first Roman temple ever found in London. However, the temple was taken down and rebuilt across the street to make room for a parking lot. In 2017, Bloomberg moved the temple back to its original spot, 7 meters below the streets of London. In their new museum, they have made a dynamic multimedia experience with sounds of Roman London and 600 of the Roman objects found on the site, such as a miniature amber gladiator's helmet. The temple is open to the public and offers guided tours, so you can learn more about the history of the temple and the god Mithras. Number 1. All Hallows by the Tower. Opposite the Tower of London is the oldest church in the city, All Hallows by the Tower. Erkenwald, the Bishop of London, founded it in the year 675 AD. That was 400 years before King Edward the Great began building Westminster Abbey. In 1650, an accidental explosion of 7 barrels of gunpowder broke all of the church's windows and damaged the tower. Next is when the Great Fire of London broke out 16 years later. William Penn, who founded Pennsylvania, told his men to knock down the buildings around it to protect it. Also, during the Blitz, a German bomb came close to destroying it. But even though it has needed a lot of work over the years to keep it standing, It still has an Anglo-Saxon arch from the 7th century, a beautiful Flemish painting from the 15th century, and an original Roman floor in the crypt below. All Hallows by the Tower is a great way to get a unique glimpse of London's history, and it will surely be an exciting and memorable experience. And that concludes our list of London's unseen history sites. So the next time you are in London, take a step off the beaten path and explore some of these wonderful hidden gems. We are sure that you will be amazed and delighted by what you find. Do you know any other unseen history sites in London? Tell us in the comments. Also, if you like the video, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more. Thanks a lot for tuning in. See you later.